Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Divine Mystical. This is Divine Mystical Guidance and Inspiration. I am your guide. You can call me Sham, or you can call me Carla. A lot of people call me Sham. Some people more recently do call me Gaia because I'm a Gaia. And I've been on a long starseed mission, guys. Okay, a really long one. And it has been really interesting. And it continues to get interesting. It really does. So I've been picking up a lot of messages. I'm doing the fire signs right now. And I've been picking up a lot of messages from the Divine Masculine Feminine Collective. And I want to tell you guys that very recently in November, toward the end of November, we did some channeled messages, and it was more than one of us. And then Archangel Michael did come through and confirm that we were supposed to be focusing on twin flame unions. Either helping others come into union or our own unions, or whatever the case, both. These were directives given. I stayed up all night long. I got these channelings, a series of channelings for, I don't know, a week straight or so. And then we got lots of confirmation on it. So we've been focusing on union. Now, that could just be for my collective. So that's why, I say, if this message, these messages, and this channel resonates with you, that's wonderful. I'm happy you're here. And if these messages don't resonate with you, I'm still happy you're here. I hope you get something out of it. If not, there are so many readers, and we do tend to flock in groups and monads and tribes. And because some of us are at different places in the journey and we more resonate someplace, whereas other times we may resonate with other people and other messages. And I recommend that you have a handful of tarot readers, a handful of spiritual guides and teachers, a handful of meditations that you go to, some select prayers and meditations, affirmations, people that you go to that are like-minded like you, because you do need to surround yourself with people like yourself on your spiritual journey. And you may find that your twin flame has their own following and their own energies and their own thing that they got going on. And that might be something of an adjustment for two people who are going into union or approaching union. And what I'm actually getting is that this is mostly the masculine, but it could be the feminine as well. They're trying to kind of dig heels in and establish how things are going to be for their union based on who they are, who they have been, and that's where the masculine is running into some challenges in surrender, because he doesn't want, and this could be the feminine also, okay, not wanting to let loose of the people, places, and things in your sphere. I get this is for the feminine as well. Have to let go of everything that is prior to your twin flame union. And this is the first thing you have to understand. It's for your highest good. And the second thing you need to understand is anything that is meant to be for you, any person, place, or thing, is always going to be yours and cannot be taken away. And if it is removed from you or you remove it for the higher good, for your twin flame union, for your union of all things, because your union is not just about your masculine. As a matter of fact, it's only about your masculine when you are coming into actual union with your masculine. And those are times when you're being assisted by the universe. Your union is always your first priority, especially if you find yourself in the spiritual career. And we may have some feminines in the spiritual career. This could apply a lot to earth, fire, and water signs, okay? Maybe even some of these air signs I haven't fully read yet. Okay, I've been working on these fire signs. I had to take a break for Christmas, guys. We had a very good Christmas, and after it was all said and done, I crashed. I was tired. So, I put some good energies out this morning. I got up nice and early, had my coffee, did some listening and some relaxing, some looking over these energies again. And this is what I have for you. You have to let go of people, places, and things and the way things have always been, masculine and feminines. If you have not done this, you need to do this. You need to clear your sphere. Does that mean you dump your best friend and you dump all your clients and you just drop everything and only focus on your masculine or your feminine? No, but you do need to turn to self-love and or turning inward or turning to God or all of the above. Absolutely. And as you do that, you may hear from your divine masculine and feminine more and more. And it may get intense. It may get emotional. It may get nostalgic, especially if you've been in separation. You're talking hundreds of years for some twin flames, some even longer, and some even longer being on this journey. And I hear these younger readers all of a sudden, and these other readers, granted, they know a lot. Boy, they know a lot, and they're doing great. They give great readings. But a lot of it does truly come from what they've been hearing. And a lot of it I listen and it's like, wow, guys, wow, you really still don't quite get it. Shows through. No matter how good the readings and the messages and the reader talks and is, it shows through that a lot of people in general in the light worker community, especially as readers, still don't quite get the twin flame dynamics. There's a lot of dynamics involved and they vary from union to union to union. There's a lot of dynamics. So for those of you, some of my collective are younger, new. I have so many various people in my collective, it's not even funny. That's why I'm finding it very challenging and I'm finding different ways to do readings because I find that I'm picking up on so many different people. I was like, I have to cover the elements and I don't do astrology. And I really don't like the time that it takes to sit down and do individual readings for all 12 signs. Not yet. I don't want to commit to that so that I'm doing these elements. Well, guys, you can't tell your twin flame that they have to go. First of all, it's your twin flame. You don't get to say, well, this is what I want in my life, twin flame, and you don't fit the bill. You're not the trophy partner that I have been working on and manifesting. So sorry. You can manifest the trophy partner, the dream partner all day. When you're a twin flame, you can manifest and visualize and get into that mode, and you can even attract a lot of partners and a lot of energy to you. But when you actually attract your twin flame, don't be surprised if your twin flame is not nothing like the dream person that you were trying to manifest. You always have free will. If you manifest a soulmate into your life and you're someone who's in a twin flame union and your dynamics allow for it, you can come into union with your soulmate. That's if your dynamics allow for it, because in some cases, twin flames can't bridge the differences or they can't bridge the separation. And because we live in the higher vibration and we're fifth dimensional, we do not limit ourselves because of certain circumstances. So we don't limit ourselves if we cannot be with our twin. Sometimes, in some cases, it's that whole love the one you're with. That becomes the dynamic. And believe me, that sounds really odd to a lot of people. But believe me, I've seen it and I've experienced it. I've been in some interesting scenarios on my journey. And I've had soulmate partners, karmic partners. I've met my twin. I'm not with my twin in a physical union. We do not live in the same address. We do not get to communicate very often. We're in a separation. And my twin flame seems to because of his career and his job, there are some things, if we come into physical union, there are some things that might have to be worked on and changed on my part and his. And because I have a family and children, and my masculine, of course, has family, friends, and family situations too, there's adjustments to make there if we come into physical union. But as long as we're not in physical union, and as long as we're not a public announced couple, our dynamics might just be that he is his rebellious, fun loving, creative, beautiful self, and so am I. But as far as I know, in my union, me and my masculine are focused on the union. We're not necessarily completely focused on each other all the time, especially because it would be very hard for us to do that. And also because that's probably not healthy. And I am focused on my union all the time in my spiritual career, but that does not mean that I'm focused on my masculine all the time. Archangel Michael and Gabriel and the other angels, especially like Raphael, has been helping out a lot. They came in to help because there was a directive to focus on the union, focus on unions and bringing unions together. As a matter of fact, they were very specific that some unions need to come into physicality very soon. Very soon, they were saying, and they were going to rush this. They were putting a rapid, putting this on and this is for some unions, and if the message is for you or not for you. And it could be that some of the masculines and feminines are really just trying to put the brakes on and slow things down because the angels are here speeding things up. Not necessarily speeding things up, but what they're doing is they're like activating and bringing everything to the surface, helping you do that for the ultimate healing to happen. And you might find that you're dealing with some of the hardest stuff first, and You're going to move into dealing with some of the lighter, not so hard stuff, hopefully very soon, and then bring your unions into physicality. And this is no joke. A week after this message came, I saw unions happen. There is at least 4 couples within my collective that follow me, and at least 2 of them are posting on Facebook regularly for over a month now in physical union. So a lot of people still think physical unions aren't happening, and they don't hear it and see it very often. They are happening. They do happen, and they do take a long time, and they are very turbulent, difficult unions when it's this higher spiritual journey. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So this is all to help whoever it resonates with. Okay? And if it does not resonate with you, that is okay. It's okay. Your unions all look different. But I heard a reader telling the feminine that her masculine, the way that the reader worded it was so ridiculous. I've listened to this reader a few times, and I like listening to her, and I like the cards that she uses. But man, she's not in the twin flame vibration. This woman is not. These are not things that your twin flame would ever say to you, that I hear come out of some of these people's mouths. She told the feminine if she was too soft, that her masculine was an emperor. He was not looking for that. He commands the people. The people bow to his commands. And if she was not down with that, she had to go. Those were her exact words. You will have to go. And then she said, I'm sorry, but that's how he said it. No, that's not divine masculine. Divine means that there's a level of integrity and truth within the messages and energies being shared. That's what divine is all about. Twin flames are divine masculine, divine feminine. This means they have mastered a lot of their ego, and they operate more on a heart-based frequency. Therefore, that makes them divine masculine and feminine. That's why I'm always telling people, when you hear readers talking about there's addiction, no. True divine masculine and feminines may have some habits, but they generally do not struggle with depression, addiction, major illnesses, mental illnesses. If they do experience these things, it's usually the people around them for the learning experience, like people in the family. And if they experience, it's usually more on a mild basis. It's usually not a severe situation. They don't go through serious addictions. The worst thing that happens, to be honest, and this is coming from someone that lost their first twin flame connection to an addiction. This was in density way back in the day. This was years ago. There's not that much density for one. There's a lot more twin flames. No one even knew what twin flame was back then. The dynamics have changed. The density has changed. There is no density. We're more in 5D now. That means twin flames are who twin flames are supposed to be. They're not cocky, arrogant, egotistical, fearful. They may be fearful in their union. They may fear surrender to God. And they may experience financial struggles and struggles in the fact that they're distant from each other. And they may have big missions that keep them busy, and they're very creative, enlightening, inspirational people. So they're generally helping a lot of people, doing a lot of creative type of things. They're often very much in servitude. These are true twin flames who I read for. I don't know about the Lightworker Collective because I listen, and all I hear is people that just don't get it. Maybe you're coming into a twin flame union. Maybe you've experienced had twin flame encounters. Maybe you have a twin flame, but you're not in the twin flame frequency. You're not in alignment with Gaia. If you don't understand that divine masculine and divine feminine means that these people are graduate souls. They're not sitting around still boozing it up. They're not people that can't handle things like jealousy and envy. They're not jealous, crazed, obsessive stalkers. Okay, they may still stalk their lover though, because twin flames are so irresistible to each other. It's like it says in Psalms, it says it in the Bible. Her lips are like honey. Everything about your twin flame to you is like the sweetest thing in the world. Their voice, their looks, the words that they say. It's like it could be nothing. They could just be saying regular things, but to you, everything they say is poetry and honey coming off the lips, and their lips are sweeter than sweet. And they it's hard for them to resist each other. And while it's not always romantic and lusty, sometimes they can't resist each other's energies and each other's charms, because not every single twin flame union is a romantic. Sometimes it does happen where one of them is married or both of them is married, and they could be each other's catalysts, each other's healers, or each other's actual twin flames. Nobody truly knows except for the two people, because it's the two people that share the connection, and they share that connection through the heart center and the solar plexus center and the sacral centers of the body. So that's a very sacred place that only those two souls truly know. So all of the connections in the higher realms and the thought realms and the crown chakra, that can all be distorted and mixed up and obscured and obscured and everything. But the more you operate from heart center, from a grounded place, grounded to Gaia, operating from heart center with an awareness and with intuition, like this masculine here, this fire sign masculine's been doing, the more that you will heal your twin. Because this fire sign feminine, her twin must be doing some solar plexus type of healing, because look what she's experiencing. Or she herself is doing solar plexus, sacral chakra type of healing, because this is what she's experiencing, right? So that's how that kind of works. It kind of works like that. That's the pattern of your healing, okay? That's the dynamics of your twin flame healing connection. Now, let's say, for example, I'll give you examples like mine. I have soulmates in my twin flame monad soul family who are like twin flames, aren't necessarily my physical twin flame, my original twin flame, but they're very close matches to my twin flame, where they're soul, tribe, family members, and they're very creative. Each and every one of them have a unique creative spiritual abilities. I'll give you a great example. Some of them are shamans, some of them are poets, some of them are storytellers, some of them are light workers and healers like myself, some of them are teachers and guides like myself, some of them are artists, some of them create music, some of them, okay, and these are all close to me. These are all my closest soul tribe family members, but I mostly get to experience these connections through social media for the very most part. Some of these people I know in personal life and I get to connect with, right? So let's say that I'm having connection with somebody and he's a guitar player and I'm a spiritual teacher. Well, because we're focused on union, he may find himself inspired by the connection and by the energies that we're able to build up and activate together. Because we activate portals together with our soulmates and our twin flames and with our higher frequency abilities, right? See, twin flames have abilities, and they have the ability to do these things just by being themselves and following their passions and their creativity, and by focusing on their union, your connections to source. So he's inspired, he's making music, I'm inspired, I'm doing more readings and more blogs and reaching more of my collective, and getting some more clientele, and he's selling some more of his music. I'm just giving you a good example. We're not together. We only speak every 6 months, every 3 months, every couple weeks, every so often. That's the thing about twin flames. They don't generally go for long periods of time, 6 and 9 months, usually a year tops. Once they meet each other physically, they don't like to stay apart from each other for long, a little while. That's the truth, especially original twin flames. If you have not met your twin flame and you're still at a distance and you're in a separation, because you haven't, it's not time yet. That's one. We have to trust in the universe. They make sure that we do have our divine meetings and divine timing happens, and our happen in the ways that they're supposed to, even if it has to happen on the spiritual realm at first, which most cases it does when there's separation involved. That would be the case in my union. My masculine lives at a distance, really focused on work a lot. He's really focused on work a lot. That happens so much, but I am also very focused on work. But this masculine fire sign, he is ready to take the journey. He's ready to make some decisions. He is making decisions. We went over that already. He's taking some time to rest and rejuvenate. He could be meditating and praying. He could be taking a little bit of a rest and an adventure, like a weekend to himself or a trip. He takes a trip. Could take a trip. But he's doing everything he's doing is because he's inspired by love. You know, everything that this masculine fire sign, and it doesn't have to be the fire sign. This is the fire elements, but you know, he could be any sign. He could be earth sign, but he could be experiencing a lot of his fire elements. So this could speak to the fires. This could speak to the whole masculine collective. I'm very interested in this parenting card. So we're going to start with this adventure, this parenting, this journey card, and we're going to read. We're going to start reading in. And then we'll look at what's going on in the source connectedness of the elements down the middle here. Well, let's see. Yeah, for sure. We already read the feminines who were experiencing a lot of stress and anxiety. We were doing some stress and anxiety relief, Reiki meditation music during this. And that's what's missing right now, is that I don't have my music. My daughter has taken off with my I have another device that I can listen to music on. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Oh, we had such a beautiful Christmas at my house, guys. I didn't get to see my grandbaby. My oldest son, he works so much, and I think he just wanted to be home. They have a baby now, and I got to see the baby a lot the past couple weeks. So, I'm gonna probably get to see him today. But I got to see the rest of my kids. All my kids were here. It was a pretty nice holiday, and I just really wanted to share that with you because the energies here at my house lately are just so much better than they were. All of 2018 was about bettering my circumstances, clearing my sphere and clearing my space, continuing my self-healing and continuing my spiritual practice and my efforts towards becoming financially independent. I had to continue and just work through the whole year. And sometimes it was like picking myself up by the bootstraps, no lie. Sometimes it was really like seriously a challenge like no other, like so much of a challenge that I relied a lot on my soul family. Oh my God, but it was so wonderful because I already told you guys in some other videos about learning how to make certain jewelry in Oregon, learning to make my gifts business, learning more about Reiki, learning more about the light worker community and the world at large, just being more aware, tapping more in. And I did a lot of research in 2017 and 2018, a lot of research and study, a lot of different things because I do help guide others on the light body. So 2016, 17, and 8 is really a lot of me just wrapping up learning about Reiki and the light body and ascension and the twin flame journey and union and how I was going to do my spiritual practice and developing my channeling abilities. And now I'm kind of like, I'm comfortable in my channeling abilities for the very most part. And I'm kind of working on my light language. And that's why I'm focused a lot on my union a lot of time too, is because I'm in a stage of development and healing that is being tapped into my union as much as possible, of course, and aligned to Gaia is helping me a lot. So there's a lot of reasons to be focused on the twin flame other than always being focused on your masculine or your feminine. Most of us know that, but some of us don't. And some of us, it's just, they're irresistible to you and you're drawn to them and you love them and you adore them. And it's okay as long as you have good intentions. And as long as you're not smothering that person or giving them ultimatums, you never want to give your twin flame ultimatums. Never want to do that. And you never want to turn your back on your twin flame if they are struggling, because it's not impossible. It does happen. It doesn't generally happen. It's not a typical thing, but it does happen. Where twin flames go through suicidal tendencies or depressions or addictions, it does. Usually it happens, if it does happen to a twin flame, a graduate soul, a starseed, it's because they're going through a very difficult grief or trauma, okay? Or it could just be a period that they go through, but it's very rare. I'm telling you, it's very rare. These are sensitives and empaths. Most twin flames that I've ever met are sensitives, empaths, very spiritual people, and very creative people. Very artistic and creative, musical. A lot of times they're musical people. So it's not impossible, okay, but it's pretty rare. And if they do go through phases like that, like I said, it's due to grief, or they could be a real serious artist. Sometimes if they're real serious artists, I mean super serious about what they do, and their artist's life is everything to them, then they may go through a lot of that kind of stuff too. But God forbid that should happen in your union. Even then, that's very rare. I've actually not heard of that yet, where somebody's just like, oh my God, my career is everything. They may have accomplishments, but when you're a twin flame, the accomplishments that you're accomplishing, you and your twin flame have agreed upon and are helping each other with. Let's say your twin flame's receiving awards for their music, or awards for their work that they do, or they're receiving a promotion, or they're doing really well. Well, that is because you and your twin have come together on the etheric realm in the spiritual, and you've planned this together. You're not having accomplishments outside of your union when you're a twin flame. No, no, no. You guys have decided on this together. You've decided on everything. You've decided when you're going to come together, how long it's going to take, how it's going to go. You would never need to go to a That's why I listen to these readers too, and it's always like my bells go off, because it's like, no, twin flames don't really need to always like go and communicate with each other through other people and third parties. And it's highly recommended, if you've been listening to what the angels have been saying, is that you don't go outside of your union at this time for third party guidance. You have plenty of your own, divine masculine and feminine. You have plenty of your own to tap into, your own intuition, your own connection to source, your own angelic intervention is happening. Only thing you need to do right now, divine masculine and feminine, is participate in your own spiritual rescue. And if it's a spirit, if you're looking at it as a spiritual rescue, this divine intervention, which is how I'm looking at it, it's the angels here to assist you, because you have a lot going on in your union, and it's a very important time. So the angels want to help you rescue your union. Rescue, not that you have to rescue your partner or them rescue you, or you need saving because you're desperate. Not like that. But it is a rescue, okay? It's a rescue because this twin flames are not meant to handle their union on their own. These unions are a big deal to the universe. They are meant to be assisted by the angelic. That's why we have to surrender. What are we always working on and surrendering to? Well, we're surrendering to the divine. And we're working on our divine selves and our own divine spark. So let's keep all that in mind, and let's go into reading this reading. And please be careful out there in the collective who you choose to stop and waste your energies listening to, that may not have anything. They may say this message is urgent, must watch, it's important. Who puts on their video must watch and then tells the feminine that the masculine wants her to just go if she can't conform to how his life is going to be, or how his life is, how he wants her to be? I was appalled. I was appalled by what I witnessed when I saw that. I had to tune out of her channel, stop listening to this flake, okay, and move on. And I'm putting it nicely. I'm tired of being nice to these people. You have no business misleading people. That is not the way twin flames treat each other, and I would never encourage it. And I would never tell you, and I'm not comparing myself to anybody, because maybe that's how other people are, but I've been on this journey for a long time, honey. Oh boy, a long time now. And I ain't never met a twin flame that wanted their twin flame to go. Not even when they're running, not even when they're denying the connection. Nope. Their higher selves would never come through and say something like that. Nope. Not even if that's what the cards themselves are reading. Would that fit for a twin flame? No. I disagree strongly. And I highly urge and recommend you do not listen to that type of guidance. That's not twin flame quality. It's not twin flame. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for right now. It's not twin flame friendly. It doesn't suit. And listen, I want to get into reading this. I'm looking up some music because I feel like I really get into a flow and I read better. And it's really good for myself and my collective when I include the Reiki music. So I'm looking up some Reiki music, and I'm going to clear and light some incense since I just had to talk. So I'm trying to keep like I'll go on my page and I will put people on Front Street, confront situations, and I'll get kind of crazy. Like I'll get a little like stern or whatever with my people that are following me and with things that I have to feel or feel like I have to confront. But on my channel, I really try to keep it super focused on the things that you hear me talking about. I'm not trying to confront people, and I don't mean to, but some people really are flakes in the way that they go about um, trying to guide people on divine love. Divine love, there is no such thing as go. I mean, these twin flames will stay away from each other because the connection's so intense. I personally cannot say no to my twin flame. I cannot, and especially if I see his face. I cannot. He is so adorable to me. He's sexy. I mean, he's just, his energy is enough. But to actually see him, like if I go to his profile every now and then, which I don't do it very often, and he's hardly ever, I can't even find him online on his profile very often, but like I'll go and I'll see his pictures, or I'll picture him and remind myself of his pictures, and sometimes Archangel Michael will show him to me. Recently, Archangel Michael will show him to me. And it's irresistible. I I couldn't tell him no. And I don't think he realizes this. And that's probably the main thing about my masculine is he has always gotten me seen, and he likes that side of me. But there is this other side. It's like I very, very kind of like I would, I don't even know the words. I'm very compassionate and passionate, and I'm very, very protective and passionate over the people that I love. And I'm very protective of my union. I don't even like the collective to read my union unless I've kind of given them, a cue, or we've talked and I've given them permission. Or if they just resonate and spirit guides them to read and it fits my union, then it fits. But generally, I'm really protective over my union and my masculine, who happens to be always, he's a fire sign, and he's in these fire sign elements. Is earth, air, and water. I mean, earth, water, and fire are the main elements in my union, period. And he seems to also be like me, where he's a water sign, he's fire sign, and he's also earth sign. I feel like twin flames shape shift, and they can be in different elements depending on what's required at the time. That's part of their gifts and abilities. So I might be a Cancer, but I have the ability to really resonate with Geminis and other signs, a couple other signs. So I don't always relate to the Cancer. Sometimes I listen to Taurus, Leo, and Gemini readings. You know what I mean? So my masculine, as long as I've been on this journey, I've noticed that my masculine comes through as his water sign and his fire sign self the most, but sometimes as, and I believe my physical original twin flame union carries the earth sign elements, while he also may be fiery masculine. He's a fiery masculine, but he might have like the earth or water sign elements. That's the best I can tell you for my masculine. So as you get into reading readings and learning all about your journey and doing your work and the cycles and understanding the elements, you should get to a place where between his chart and your chart and the energies that you resonate with the most, you'll kind of know what elements are most present in your union, which is good. Like right now, everyone is more getting the water elements. Everyone is in the whole collective. But like I said, we have Raphael, we have this angel of balance, we have this balance card, we have this bringing unions together, we have victory, we have Raphael, we have all this divine assistance that came in from the universe to help with unions to make this happen. We need more of this. The angels agree. Archangel Michael and Raphael said, yes, yes, we do. Yes, these unions need to come together. Let's do this. They did, guys. They really did. Like, that really happened. It wasn't like, oh, a bunch of people are doing readings and we just think that. No, dude. Like, I channel these angels and they really said that. It really happened. So if you're listening to Raphael and Michael channelings and they're saying, oh no, there's too much focus on union. No, these people are full of crap. I channel the angelic realm. I don't know what they're talking about. If that's what they're saying, that's what the angels have said. Focus on union. Bring things to balance. They want balance on Gaia. They want unions to happen. They want lovers together. They want families together. They want to renew and restore families. A lot of the feminines have been praying, okay? Masculines too. Praying, 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 and manifesting and praying some more and manifesting some more. And through the grace of God, yes, these angels have coming us. If other people are trying to slow these unions down and coming through and telling you guys, oh no, there's too much focus on union and you're masculine, he doesn't like it, feminine. Don't listen to that. Please don't listen to that. If you know you're in a twin flame union, don't listen to anything. Highly, 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 highly recommended that you only listen within your union, within your own heart and intuition, with your own guidance. I would listen to my masculine right now before I would listen to anyone else. I don't care who she is or who he is. At this time especially, I would listen to my masculine or my feminine over anyone else. But I'm always listening to the Lord too. So I need to quit talking and preaching, but I can't believe that we do this hard work and I do these long, hard channelings, and it is a lot of work sometimes, guys. I know other people try to downplay it or they try to act like some people are just being dramatic. No, when you really channel these angels and you really channel these Christ conscious frequencies, I'm telling you, it is not as easy as they make it seem. These are deceptions, and I doubt half of them are even really channeling the original energies that they claim that they're channeling. That's why I like to focus on the elements and see which angels come through, and I always stick with Archangel Michael as my guide. Because, and I have done this for years, he's trained me and worked with me for years now. Okay? I have to stick to what I've been trained and what I know. And that's what I know. Everything I just shared is what I know. So let's just take a moment to focus in. Let me get some of my pages together. I got bookmarks in the book where we're going to read already, so it's not going to be that hard, but I got a couple of them that slid out here. I'm going to put them in, get myself situated, and I'm actually going to read these fire signs. I'm so interested to read the fire sign energies. I know my masculine might be more coming through with the earth sign, but I really feel like he's fire elements. God knows he's hot. I mean, sorry ladies, I gotta tell you the truth. My masculine is hot. He's hot. Like, I feel intimidated because I think he's hot, and I feel like I got to, like, get ready to know him and be with him. I can't just be like, since I've been a single woman for all this time, when it comes time to meeting my masculine, I really gotta step up my game. I gotta get my stuff together. I really do, and I'm working on that actually. Right now it's about exercise. I'm trying to implement more exercise and fresh air. I've changed my diet. I meditate regularly. I pray regularly. My health is doing better. Family situations are all doing better. And now I'm going to be focused on exercise a lot and some other important things. But Not just because of my masculine, guys. It's age appropriate for me right now to be um, on my physical health, and it's even something highly recommended for the collective is to get out in nature and focus on the environment and focus on physical health. It's in here. It is in here somewhere. Physical activity. I love it. It's a Zen meditation for the holidays. If you want to look it up, you'll see it when you look it up. If you're on YouTube, you'll see it on there. I like to share with you what I'm listening to just in case you want to look it up yourself. So masculine, fire signs. This is a male dealing with family, love, and emotions. Absolutely. I think this is a new dad. I think we got a new dad listening. You have just found out that your lover's pregnant, or you've decided you want a family, or you've just had a child. You could be extending your family, okay? Or you're just really focused on your feminine and your family members at this time, okay? All of the above could be the case for this masculine. So this is a tender man that sits with flowers all around, holding a heart in his hand. For a man, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be a more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if you've been confused, even if these have been confusing experiences for you in the past. For some, this card upright could signal the presence of a new man in your life. So for the feminine fire signs, you could be meeting a new love. There could be a new man in your life. This could be a man that you could be partners with in any way. It could even be business. But this card is focused on love. So it most likely will be a love interest or a friend. And he brings a high intention to help where personal projects and family or home issues are concerned. So that's good to see, feminine, because you might be working from home. You might be having some anxiety about it. You will be very appreciative of this masculine's help. This could be the happy ending that came up for the feminine. And also the feminine water signs and other signs, other elements. But it may also apply to the fire sign feminine. This could be the fire sign feminine and her masculine energy. And this could be the fire sign masculine and his feminine energy over there. However it resonates for you as you listen. And if you're cross watching and know the elements of your partner, then apply it to your partner. So, wow, masculine. Wow, you have such beautiful energies over here. I really love it. I can't wait to read all of this. Let me get busy with it. Jeez. But what are you being indecisive about? Does it have to do with family and children? I mean, this card is maybe you've made your decision or maybe you're coming up to this point. But we're in reverse. Why are we this? So it's which choice to make, masculine, and you have it in reverse. So congratulations. This card in reverse indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. You're free of your indecision. You have made this is an important time to bring clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've is gone, and now you can bring new structure to your plan. You may not have known what to do in the past, but you're going to guide open up to potential at this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. And then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. So that could be something to meditate on, masculine, because it looks like you are resting. You are rejuvenating yourself, possibly meditation. Some chill time, masculine, having some chill time. Here's an affirmation to help you with this. I release fear and I move forward with courage and trust. I have the power to direct my own destiny now and always. I'm going to read 19 now. That's this rest and rejuvenation card. Because you might be resting up for the journey ahead. The journey that you know is ahead. I feel like you're ready for it though. You are ready for this. I'm very excited about it. But you're resting and you're relaxing and you're meditating. This is relaxation and meditation. All right, this card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message is it's a time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. And when you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now, opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to take the time to now's a great time to make you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. So every day you could do some sun gazing, meditating, writing, reading, or all of the above. Also, you could try some binaural beats, some relaxing music, some any type of high frequency music. Pop in some headphones music while you jog. Because I'm recommending physical activity, but also for you masculine, it's rest and rejuvenation, meditation, and relaxing, okay? And that is the kind of journey that you might be about to go on. Your journey might be becoming more of a spiritual journey rather than a physical journey. And that might be a choice that you're making based on your feminine and your family. Let's see what Ariel has to say about all of this journey in reverse card means. It's like, pull me in, tag me in, tag me. I tagged her in, buddy. I tagged her in. I love Ariel. She is an amazing angel to work with. I suggest all masculines and feminines, but especially masculines, to know Ariel, okay? All right, so your journey, it's about movement, it's about relocation and travel. Ooh, that's why you have Ariel. You're moving, you're relocating, or you're traveling, or all of the above. Yay, yay, yay. Yes, yes, yes. And you have Raphael. He's the travel angel. And with all this balance, you get some physical activity and you make sure that you do eat healthy. You'll be very balanced and have a great experience. Follow your intuition. This is an adventure for you. You're on an adventure. Wow. But you have pride, spirituality, you also have compassion, and you have parenting. How do you have parenting and you're on this big adventure? This is a big, big deal. Wow. I love seeing this card right now. And it's okay. So you may desire to move for a while, but this in reverse could indicate a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Just refocus your energy and be flexible. Be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. And remember, you can always create new adventures, even in your present location or situation. Oh, wow. This is about adventures. It's already mentioning adventure here and creating your own adventures. There's could be delays because it's in reversed. Something you're planning could get delayed, or maybe it did. Let's see what Aries might give that. Have something to say. Oh, she had something to say. Thank you, Ariel. So, I did not read. Not, that's okay. We're going to want the affirmation anyway. So this is the sacral chakra, and it vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel of Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting and inspiring creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. So this is like, surround yourself with the colors of orange, even if it be like this, like a fire. Orange blanket, snuggle up with orange drink or beverage. You could eat some oranges. Seriously, this is a way to activate this chakra and bring some balance. On orange and orange and orange and orange. All the good. And let yourself reach out into the unexplored expression and new projects that may have a more approach. This also is a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more free. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy. Maybe so nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affections and camaraderie of the resonant souls that are around you. This could be children. So here's an affirmation, and I realize this be a main affirmation that you take with you from this reading because it's from Ariel. Masculine. Focus on your intuitive body right now. So my second chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with gentle waves of intimacy coming my way. With issues of intimacy or of any intimate, getting in touch with your more intimate feminine self and energies, your intimate way, being in touch with source in a more intimate way, being in touch with your own creativity in a more intimate way. Um, Fire signs are all about intimacy and romance and ambiance. And this fire sign's about adventure right now. Isn't that so like fire signs too? So I'm going to read adventure, then we're going to read this intuition and rebirth and all about this. See what we got there. What's going on with your pride and duality in reverse. I don't believe these numerical oracle cards in reverse makes any difference, really. So I don't think it's meanings anyway. Pretty sure they don't. Nice. Also, okay, especially because we are focused on the sacral chakra, and some of us might really be focused on the root and the heart and the solar plexus chakra. Some are even really focused, like some of the water elements are focused on the throat chakra. That may apply to some of you here in these fire sign elements as well. The throat chakra, the heart chakra, the solar, and the root. Okay, really focused a lot on the crown chakra here. This fire sign is following some intuition, but his focus is the sacral chakra. He's having adventure. He's having a more intimate experience in life. He's getting ready for a more intimate experience of children, creativity, creative choices, adventures, trips, planning, moving, right? So that's where we are. He is wanting to do this. He's wanting an adventure. This card indicates a need to see your life as an adventure. No one knows what will happen tomorrow, so why not make the most of today? By drawing this card, you're being out of the rut of your everyday life and experience exciting new things. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just a couple of minor adjustments can add a little adventure and zing. This is a time to be inquisitive and daring. You might want to rearrange your furniture or experiment with new styles of clothing. Perhaps you could eat a different type of food. Take up on an overseas voyage. Sometimes a new version of something familiar is enough to shake things up. Even a random act of kindness can be an adventure in itself. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and the cycles of your life, cycles that are leading you towards new experiences and adventures. You got people to meet and plenty of things to see, so open yourself up to the unknown, revitalize your soul, and broaden your horizons. Adventure stimulates the life force and enhances your connection to source. Here's an affirmation. Okay, I broaden my life experience and therefore expand the growth of my soul. So let's read the rebirth, because that's what you could likely experience now with these energies. For sure. For sure. This card indicates a time of major transformation, a transformation that will result in significant personal growth. By drawing this card, you have entered a pure awakening and rebirth. When you have the opportunity to align your higher self and the overreaching principles that guide you, this is where you surrender to the changes around you and preparing to be the best you can be. You are being encouraged to trust and believe that the magical future awaits. But first you need to let go of the old in order to experience the new. Take time to reevaluate your core values and re-examine your life, and then eliminate any spiritual foundations that don't align with your dreams. It's time to rise above any ego-based thoughts and behaviors, for humility and authenticity are keys to your success. In order to improve your current situation, you're asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life that are leading you to higher level of understanding and awareness. This transformation is inevitable, so know that this is a very time for you. You're about to become the best that you can be. And here's an affirmation to help you with that. Through this personal transformation, I reach my greatest potential. And with that, let's read spirituality and pride. This pride could be in terms of parenting, maybe. So this card indicates spirituality. Number 77 indicates I need to enhance your connection to the divine to improve your relationship with yourself as well as the quality of your life. You're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And your relationship with Source is your path to inner peace. And when you find your way to God, you find your way back home. By selecting this card, you're being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen your relationship with the divine to whichever way you choose. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. It's already cut. Already. Whichever way you choose, okay? By selecting this card, you're being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen your relationship with the divine in whichever way you choose, okay? You may opt for prayer, meditation, chanting, yoga, or periods of silence and contemplation. Perhaps quiet time in nature, going on a retreat, or attending a place of worship is something you prefer. It doesn't matter which options you choose, for there is no right or wrong. You can only know your ultimate path to God. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to strengthen your relationship with the divine. You are also being urged to communicate with spirit guides and angels and ask for assistance when required. No request goes unanswered, and no request is too big or too small. Here's an affirmation. My relationship with the divine is my path to inner peace. Don't let your connection say that's what I see here, possibly. So this card indicates a need to decide to improve your current situation and the quality of your life by admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see another person's point of view, whether this person is right or wrong, to raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy and harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right and in control, to overpower to belittle or punish another goes against the soul. It takes you out of to own up to your mistakes. You are the source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. It opens up the door for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to realization of your dreams. In order to improve your current situation, you're asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of life, cycles that are encouraging you to rise above your ego rather than go it alone because you're too stubborn to back down. You must cooperate with others, and when you swallow your pride, you can make your dreams come true. Here's I admit my improve the quality of my life. And let's see why you have this intuition card, which is the very next card. This card encourages you to trust your inner guidance, to embrace the intuitive wisdom that resides in your soul. And by drawing this card, you're being urged to activity at all times and to prioritize your sensitivity at all times and prioritize your monetations and hunches above practicality and logic. So follow your gut. For sure, you want to follow your gut, especially in terms of having this adventure, and pay attention to your connection to source. This is the time to be influenced by it. This is not the time to be influenced by others' opinions or betray your inner guidance. In order to fit in, instead, you must trust, for it will never let you down. You are now being encouraged to spend quiet time alone in nature, and the outdoors will enhance your connection to source and align your soul with Mother Earth. Likewise, regular prayer, meditation, listening to beautiful music, mindful breathing, and exercises such as yoga, qigong will enhance your intuition and help you develop your clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient, claircognate abilities. Fire sign masculines, I'm so proud of you. That's awesome. It's going to help you so much. In order to improve your current situation, you're asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of life, and encouraging you to trust your inner guidance. And when you're indecisive and unsure, always go within, for your intuition knows the path that serves your greater good. When you trust in yourself, your connection to the divine, you will synchronistically be led to where you need to be. Here's your affirmation. My intuition leads me to where I need to be. Compassion, and this could be in terms of children. So let's read about the children. Why do you have children in your reading? Oh my God. Just kidding. Just kidding. This card indicates that you have a natural gift for parenting and working with children. Perhaps you have a child or children of your own, or maybe there are children in your extended family or circle of friends. Maybe you play the parental role within your relationships with others who tend to behave like children. Whatever the case, maybe your ability to teach, nurture, and guide the next generation raises the vibration of the world. Every ounce of time, attention, and love and support you invest in a child pays dividends down the road. This is the time to honor and embark the significant role you play in the life of a child, whether in your own or that of a partner, neighbor, relative, client, or friend. Don't underestimate the importance of your unconditional love and guidance, because even a small gesture can have a massive impact in a child's life. In order to improve your current situation, you're asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and the cycles of life that are encouraging you to spend quality time with children. Go out of your way to brighten a child's day. Give your attention freely and know that a little goes a long way. By investing in the younger generation, you invest in the future of humankind. And here's an affirmation to help. I love and nurture children, and I make the world a brighter place. Ooh, so with that, let's read compassion. This is just so sexy and hot right now, fire signs. Oh my God, this is so hot. This is so beautiful. So sexy. There's nothing more sexy than this, guys. Nothing. How could there be? This card indicates a need to be kind and compassionate towards others, especially those who extend beyond your family and circle of friends. Whether it be ill-tempered clerk at the supermarket checkout or a homeless person on the street, you're being urged to look beyond your judgments to see what lies beneath. There's a lot of truth to the saying, don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his shoes. For how could you possibly know the story behind another's life? By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to open your heart and mind to see others through the eyes of love. Every time you feel someone else's pain as if it were your own, you raise your personal vibration and the vibration of the world. When you show kindness towards a stranger, you are living as your higher self. When you're understanding and loving and aligning yourself with the divine in order to improve your current situation, you're asked to adjust to and harmonize with cycles that are encouraging you to show compassion towards others as you broaden your understanding of others' cultures, personalities, and points of view. You increase the potential avenues of making your dreams come true. A lot of this is about making your dreams come true, masculine. Observation without judgment is the key to your success. Here's an affirmation to help. I'm compassionate towards others and attract the same in return. Wow, masculine. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Seriously. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I have no idea why I'm talking like that, but I have no idea. I do weird things. I'm a little quirky and weird sometimes. So we have Our Lady of Radiant Grace. I want to read her for you, masculine. I will leave you with a healing process affirmation from her, probably. I think so. Thank you for tuning in. And please like, subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, there's going to be a bell there. Click the bell so you get notifications in the future when I do these lives and I do other things on the channel. Check out the details below the video so you can donate to the channel. If you like, I do encourage donations, especially at this time. We're new, we're campaigning. And you can book with me. You can check out the links to follow me so that you can get booked with me if you would like a session or a reading. And here's Our Lady of Radiant Grace. The descent of my grace changes everything. Your body, your mind, your soul are brought to life in new ways, and freedom opens up to you. Can you release your familiarity with attachment to old ways of being? Can you release your expectation of enslavement and control? And when you place your trust in me, I allow no one to harm you. No thing can confine your spirit. You are free and live wildly and expansively. There shall be no prison for your soul, beloved. Your soul shall be in love with earth and fly free. So the feminine also had gotten over here, Our Lady who prevents interference. So if you are experiencing any troublesome situations around you, even things you're not aware of, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't be worried. Okay, this could pass. There's nothing to worry about. All right. This speaks to possibly both divine masculine and feminine. You guys are mirroring in this way. And I think it's just because things are changing and shifting. And maybe you need more balance and you need to spruce up your environment. Right? That will help. That will help. And maybe you're having some financial difficulties. So you need to manifest and be the magician. But let me leave you with, well, no, I'm not going to leave you with it because I got to go over some of this stuff in the middle for both the signs. Feminine, I kind of cut her short. I didn't even go over a lot of the middle. So I'm going to go over some more of the middle before I end this reading. But first, I'm going to finish up here for the masculine, and I'm going to leave him with this, and this could apply to the feminine as well. Here we go. You feel the dark earth beneath your feet, and it feels solid and supportive. A warm breeze moves about your body, and the light is golden. You sense Mother Mary standing beside you, dressed in red. She's in red robes, flecked with gold. She smiles at you, as though you are her oldest friend, and passes you the edge of her thick red cape. The cape is heavy and strong as you hold it. The warm breeze turns into a strong wind. Together you run like children and leap into the air, lifted and free. Stay with the sensation as long as it feels good to you. When you're ready, your feet gently touch the ground once more. The rich red earth beneath your feet feels solid and supportive. Finish with this healing process affirmation said aloud, 3 times preferably. The radiant grace of the Holy Mother Mary lives within my heart, freeing my body and soul to thrive. I open now to the fulfillment of my spiritual destiny through her grace. So you got spirituality, you got intuition, so your masculine is open to his destiny. And this reading also did get spiritual career, so that could apply to the masculine. It definitely could. He's got this Lady of the Abundant Garden over here. Could be that he's more open to being in touch with that side of himself because his feminine is in a spiritual career. And maybe he's understanding and putting himself in her shoes in that sense. Or maybe he needs to be or will be. Let's read Our Lady of the Whispering Heart. I want to be close with you, my cherished child, so I dwell within your heart from that sacred place. I speak to you daily. Can you feel my presence? I am the voice within that assures you that all is well. I am the feeling in your heart that tells you it's all right to trust no matter what happens to be. I am the knowing in your heart that every prayer you speak is heard and answered by me instantly. I am the joy and relief in your heart as you realize that your answered prayers are already unfolding in divine perfection. Listen for me and know peace within. So, yes, listen and know peace within. Maybe you have a garden place, a place where you meet with your feminine energy or the Divine Mother. We will read that card before I jump over to all this. But what I was going to say, masculine. Not only is there physical activity recommendation, there's environment, there's nature, right? There's the world, all of that. There's the angel balance. There's manifestation and pinnings and a path to take to help you with finances as well. So there's a lot of heart healing here. Things becoming more of a healing in your unions for sure. New beginnings for sure. All of this is happening. So, what I want to say to you is, especially these masculines that have the sacral chakra, and this could apply to other people, other fire signs, other elements of the Twin Flame Collective. Breathing in your nose and out your mouth, breathing deeply and out your mouth very frequently is so very important, especially if you can get outdoors, breathing fresh air at least twice a day. Do a little sun gazing if you can, journaling, reading, sitting out on the ground by a tree, jogging, walking, any of these things, including music if you can. All of this super, super good. But most importantly for everyone, my message is breathe in your nose and out your mouth. And every time you do, be aware. Use colorization if you want to, but be aware that you are breathing in prana, breathing out darkness and negativity, and that's an instantaneous activation and transmutation activity that you can do anytime. If you feel that you need to shield your energy for protection because you're going to be around other people, or for any other reasons that you need to protect your energy field, you might want to try calling an Archangel Michael, Raziel, and doing some of that deep breathing and chi meditating and activating a bubble around you. And you can even ask Raziel and Archangel Michael and Raphael to activate this bubble around you and also around your loved ones and around your home. All of these are things that, especially as empaths, that you can do. And masculine, since you are on that path, maybe you're working with your empath abilities a lot more. That's kind of what I see here. And this kind of confirms that for me. You're working with your empath abilities. You are an indigo soul. You are a child of God and an indigo starseed soul. You radiate. Your feminine is also probably exactly the same as you, because we have 3 feminine cards. And earlier I was saying this could be a masculine trying to choose between some feminines, and that could be the case, but it might just be his choice in lover and his mother and sister or people of that nature. Maybe. Or his ideal feminine, maybe. Maybe so. If so, that's something you might want to communicate, at least in the spiritual, with your feminine masculine. Okay? I suggest you both go to your outdoor place. You spruce up your indoor environment, bring nature inside in all the best ways. I'm going to read this for you too. And I see here I need to get outdoors and get grounded to Gaia, more physical activity, fresh air and breathing, and some focused visualizing and manifesting while you're going about all of that stuff. Manifest. And if this is about a spiritual career, you're going to have a happy ending. It could be because you take the right path and make the right choices and have picked up on the right paths and choices and opportunities, and you've been following your passion, or you will be following your passion, leading you to this new beginning. This is for for all the collective. The cards in the middle are for all the collective. So everybody's being told to get outdoors, get grounded to Gaia, get physical, take more care of your light body and health. This will help relieve stress and anxiety and heal your heart. And this is going to help things become more, help your wishes come true, help your dreams come true. This is definitely what I'm getting, bringing things into more of a balance and a state of pure bliss and satisfaction. That's what this card means to me. Pure bliss, satisfaction, sunshine, brightness, victory. We do even have victory, the card victory. We have balance. We have balance, the angel balance. We have the yin yang balance. We have happy family. We have victory. This is for all of the collective, guys. And then we have Raphael. That's what he's bringing. That's what he's trying to deliver to us. Him and the angels are trying to deliver. Let's help them. Let's assist ourselves in our own rescue and usher in all of this abundance for ourselves. Let's listen to the guidance the angels are giving in these readings and in these messages. Let's do that, especially if you have been experiencing anxiety and storms in your life and you're coming upon a happy ending and a new beginning, especially if you're in a spiritual career. All of these, and being a twin flame, being an indigo. Clearly, we're working with empaths, indigos, star seeds, healers, and light workers here. Okay? So all of this will help you be in touch with your intuition. This will help you with your light body. This will help you be grounded to Gaia. This will help you communicate better in your union. This will help you make the right choices, take the right paths. You want to make the right choices in food at this time. Raphael says food is your weapon. Get plenty of rest, get plenty of water, and make sure that you're getting physical as well. Most importantly, you want to be getting physical. We do have Gabriel, so some of you may need to be focusing on communication and writing, and that might be part of your work. We did have Gabriel. He's in here somewhere. He's hiding now, but we have Gabriel. We have the Magician. Where's Gabriel? I could have swore we had the Gabriel card for all of the collective. But we have the Angel of Balance, and we have Victory, we have Raphael, we have Family. Where is Gabriel? Yeah, we do. We have Gabriel. There's Mr. Gabriel. So some of you, it might be more writing and journaling and communicating in the etheric, communicating with guides, family, ancestors, and all of that. And that will help your union, because if there's anything that needs to be communicated in your union between you and your feminine or you and your masculine, you can do so through Gabriel and through your connectedness to your ancestors and your angels, okay? This is something you can definitely do with Gabriel and in your union. You can simply light a candle, call upon Gabriel, calling Holy Spirit energy in, and asking for communication between you and loved ones, okay? Whether they be alive or past, and also whether they be guides or your angels. Calling in that right now is very good to do. Instead of sitting around worrying, let the angelic realm help you. Don't sit around and be stressed either. Get outdoors, do stuff with children, spend time with children, have adventures. Don't sit and wait for life at this time. Do not sit and wait for life. Get out and enjoy life. Okay? That's very, very important. Get out and enjoy the world. Get out and breathe and enjoy the victories in life, because you will soon be experiencing one, or you are experiencing a victory in life right now. It's a victory when we wake up every day and we get to breathe and we get the chance to do it all right, to change things that we have done, and to heal, and to live whole and do things right. And it's a new year coming up, so this is the good time to get yourself in this very positive frame of mind. Get really grounded to Gaia, and then start manifesting. Then usher in that new beginning by manifesting. What is 2019 going to look like? Because everything that you're attracting, especially in the first part of 2019, is going to be stuff that's going to stay. It's going to stick. If it's relationships, they're going to stick. If it's jobs, they're going to stick. If it's a chosen career, it's going to stick. If it's a friendship, it's going to stick. If it's a style you're picking up, or a way of eating, or something that you're doing, it's going to stick. Whatever you attract at this time between now and March, let's say March and maybe even into April, is going to be rapid manifestation energy being ushered in by the divine, because that's part of the intervention for these unions. is to make us get together and stick, to make it stick, to make the union stick, to make what we're manifesting stick. Too much is slipping between our fingers, too many opportunities missed, too much lack of communication, too much lack in general, not enough communication. This is as a collective. So these angels are helping. So for the next, coming days, for the next 3 months, that's why I'm offering, by the way, a 3-month report, one report for each of the 3 months. You need to get with me and you need to let me know you want that report so I can work on it for you. 3 months in a row. For each of those 3 months, you are going to get a report from me, and you can save this report for all year long. It's going to cover all of 2019, but it's going to be given to you each month in an energy report for the first 3 months. And that's my gift. That's my Christmas and New Year's gift to my collective. That's free of charge. You get that just for getting with me and letting me know that you have been following and that you would like it, you're interested in it, okay? Because I want to help all of my collective really get aligned and grounded and usher in these new beginnings and what I see here in these readings for everyone. I want to help you follow your passion and purpose and become the masterful manifesting healer, light worker that you are. And I want to help you in your union, and I want to help you understand what the angels are communicating to you and help you get in touch with your guides. I want to help empower you as an empath. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm here for. This is what I love to do. And but I do highly recommend that at this time that you follow your own intuition for the most part. Okay, guys? That's very important, following your own intuition, staying within your own union and your own sphere, and not including other people and seeking other people's guidance or advice. You got this. You're a twin flame. You're a star seed. You're a graduate soul. You got every bit of this. You and your angelic team and your ancestors and your own intuition and your own sacred abilities are all that you are ever going to need as a twin flame in this life on this journey. So you are set for victory. All you have to do is step into the role. And this goes for everyone. I'm talking to everyone at this time. I know that I'm talking to a lot of indigos, a lot of empaths and sensitives right now. And I know that I'm talking to twin flames. I know that that's who's in my collective. As a matter of fact, I'm so excited about it. I get giddy and ridiculous. I swear I do. It keeps me up sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, I love this so much. Because I have so many people in my collective who are like-minded at this time. And I succeeded in manifesting that into my life. That was very important to me. All through 16 and 17 and 18 was my soul tribe, the people I was connected to, my sphere, clearing my sphere, using my intuition, developing my discernment, completing my mission, knowing my purpose. I was all on that journey. Had to do it all right, Had to be the master in my particular journey. That's what we're here to do. Now, in my case, what I was doing was helping keeping things moving, certain energies and certain enlightenment moving and active and prevalent and relevant information, relevant tools, relevant experiences, my teaching and healing and guiding metaphysical abilities, all right? That's what my soul mission and purpose involved. Now, my masculine feels like I'm his purpose and mission. And I also feel like my masculine ultimately is my purpose and mission, and everything else that I'm doing is part of my twin flame deeds and part of my own passion and creativity. But the source of all of that comes from my connectedness to source and my connectedness to my masculine energy. So I know this for sure about myself. So with that, let's start with this magician, because he showed up with this Lady of Passion, with this directives that we have. We have some directives. It has to do with our new beginning. And this might be helping in finances. All of this will help with the finances, but this is specifically going to help you be the master, be the magician that you are. What this card has to say. And this Our Lady of Passion also will have some more to say about that. And then this will be about the directions and the choices and the paths and the opportunities that will lead to a new beginning, possibly in your finances, in all of the things, in your tangibility in life, in the pleasantness of life, in the abundance of life, having what you need, and also having comfort, um, being sustainable in life in general. So we have the magic, we have the magician and the mirror, knowing and using your true power. So that's what this message is about. And I believe he was upright, or he might have been reversed actually. Pretty sure he was reversed. He came out reversed with this financial card. That's how it showed up. It showed up like this, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been like this. I might be wrong. Could have been that the finances were in reverse, but I'm just going to read the whole thing. And it is the Magician card. It's a major card, so it's probably good to read the whole thing anyway. So it portends the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand is a flame of passion and action, and in his right hand a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician. Within your grasp are amazing forces on earth and spirit. The water is energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. Pardon. Ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician upright, you are to notice the important, powerful time at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as the alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is the time in every area of your life to claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your energy, direct your destiny, and the midst of future will clear into brilliant reality. And if it is reversed, which we thought it might have been reversed, it could be. So if this part resonates, it's for you. It's a warning that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to, in belief and disbelief of, the ultimate power you possess, but it's time to wake up. This misfortune and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror, and it reflects your energy. Yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep and find your confidence and courage within to make the most of an opportune cycle. You have the resources you need, and the ultimate force of the universe is at hand and at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. Here's an affirmation to help. You have the power. I have the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I believe in consciousness and my eternal truth. Believe in your own consciousness and your own internal truth, what you know within yourself. And act on opportunities. Don't delay, especially in terms of finances, because let me read this one. So this is restrictions concerning money, but you had it in reverse. This card in reverse pretends an increase in money about to come your way. This is previous constrictions have been broken up and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As funds come in, you'll find that you have the freedom to take more risk and spend without the previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and every aspect of your life. Here's an affirmation. I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receive increase in wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. And then we have passion. Let me read this passion card really quickly here. I know the secret fire that burns in your heart. Even if you cannot remember it, deep within you are yearning for this excitement and energy and direction. I bring you a gift of awakening to that passion within, a gift of remembering your purpose, a gift of energy, direction, and endless divine support to manifest your passion and purpose at this lifetime. Dare to dream of your fulfillment, beloved. I bring you the resources you need to succeed so that all of the planet may benefit from your heart on fire with divine passion and purpose. Here's a healing affirmation for that one. Your awareness moves inward towards your heart, where you perceive that you are walking in a blooming rose garden. A beautiful woman is flowing with robes of red and gold and walks towards you. She holds a golden rose in her outstretched hands, offering it to you. Gently accept the rose and become aware that it turns into a golden light swirling all around you and then entering into your heart. Place your hands in prayer position into your heart, and then the beautiful woman gently places her hands over yours, and you bow and your head as she places her head at your brow. A gentle exchange of golden light flows from her brow into yours. You may like to complete the healing process by saying the following affirmation 3 times aloud or repeat it in your mind. I am gifted with blessings from the Divine Mother. Clear passion and purpose rises up from the fountain of my heart into my conscious awareness. I move in the right direction always, guided by my heart and the loving grace of the Divine Mother, Our Lady of Passion. I have all the energy and assistance I need. Passion shows my purpose. In the perfect time and in the perfect way, step by step, each and every day, through the loving and divine, my own free will, this is so. So we have Our Lady of Joy. I am guiding you, my child. Trust me. Recently or soon you will have a sudden change in direction in a matter that perhaps surprises you. Do not resist this. Allow my hand to guide you on the course of your life direction. I've foreseen a pitfall that you can easily avoid while still reaching your destination. And together we shall journey towards the goal. And then let's read New Beginnings. So this card indicates a time of new beginnings where there will be opportunity to start. These opportunities play a very important role in catapulting you to where you need to be. It is in your own best interest to follow them wherever they may lead. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to find the inner strength into the unknown. So this is about going in an unknown direction. Perhaps an unclear, unknown, suspenseful, adventurous type of direction. Haha.
Did you want to see my picture?
Yeah, I got one more card and then I'm done.
And now can you see my picture before you get done?
Yep, I'm almost done. Okay. This card also indicates a need to take your time and pace yourself instead of making hasty plans and decisions. A failure to do so could result in stress and disappointment. This is an opportunity to focus all of your energy and attention on visualizing your dreams as opposed to pushing against the obstacles and standing in your own way. Surrender to the outcome of the universe and get on with living your life, allowing things to come to fruition. The divine order and timing in order to improve your current situation. You're asked to adjust to the cycles that are asking you and encouraging you to be patient. And stillness is the key to receiving a clear and accurate guidance. Patience will help you attract the outcome you desire. Here's an affirmation for root chakra affirmation meditations. You want to say, I patiently trust and surrender the outcome to the divine. That's root and sacral chakra guidance for the masculine and for the feminine and for whoever else it applies to. So from here, it will be solar and heart and throat, mostly heart and solar plexus guidance going on up here. But we also do have this world card, and this is a major arcana card. So it's very important to those around you and to your mission and purpose to be focused on the environment at this time, focused on nature, focused on balance, wholeness, and all of the heart healing. Your heart's becoming healed. All right. I'm going to read nature for you, and that's going to end it for this installment. And I'm going to go on and read the air signs next. If you have any questions about these elements in this series, just leave me some comments or just leave some feedback. If you enjoyed it or you feel that it resonated for you, I'd like to know. This card indicates a need to spend time in nature. Nature has the ability to heal and replenish you when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help revitalize, balance, and ground you. And when you merge your energy with Mother Earth, you enhance your connection to the divine. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside around computers and electrical devices. Maybe you've been feeling stressed or indecisive or confused. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to improve your mental, physical, and emotional, spiritual well-being by walking along a beach or in a garden or a park, hiking through the forest, bush, mountains, or desert, swimming in an ocean, river, lake, going camping or horseback riding, gardening or having a picnic, lying in the sun, walking in the rain, or playing in the snow, or reading under a tree. In order to adjust to these natural rhythms and these cycles that are encouraging you to spend time in the outdoors. When you align yourself with Mother Nature, you align yourself with Source. And this is a very powerful way to raise your vibration. Here's an affirmation. I spend time in nature and align myself with Source. All right. Collectively, we're looking at victories. Collectively, we're looking at balance. Collectively, we're looking at Gabriel and Raphael, pure intentions, unions, happiness, communities, and families. We're looking at directions, choices, and opportunities, and we're looking at getting more fit and well, okay? Collectively. All right. I love you guys. Come back and see me. Leave some feedback. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell for more. Check out the details so you can follow me or get booked. You can also see more details about the readings, get pricing. Always read my details, okay? I love it when you read my details. And I love feedback. Positive feedback is always welcome here. So the next series is going to be about the air signs, and that will end the full moon series, and we'll start looking at the new year. Don't forget, I'm offering you that gift of an energy report for each month, January, February, and March. That's to help you get fully aligned with the energies. It's a gift from me to you, and I look forward to it. Okay, so just get with me so we can exchange some information and I can get that going for you. Love you guys very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye.